irrespective of the demerger. I hope you have got it. But then holding company on 1st of April doesn't have it. Right? I hope you have got the funda right. But once you get these things right, other things just follow suit. Somebody was telling us that when we develop the bulletin number 1, basic question, members, they don't know the basic things. Look at it. And the members, they have asked the right questions. Right? So, that's it. Once you apply this, you cannot escape by saying that my net worth has fallen below. You have to continue applying this Ind AS. Right? So that is the most important thing. Right? These things are easy, not very difficult. You will note that this Ind AS that is there is not applicable for banks, not applicable for insurance companies, not applicable for NBFCs. This circular, 16th of February 2015. Sir, how many of you are aware of that? Aware? The younger people should be aware more. Yesterday, how many of you were there in the GST seminar? You were there? I said 78-year-old somebody was willing to do GST. And today in the afternoon I had met Nitish in the regional council. I came down. It was 1:30. Let me tell you. इसका मैंने सोचा ऐसा बोल दिया कि इसका क्या असर होगा. मैंने कल बोला कि for those of us who are not there, that this gentleman who was 78 years old, day before yesterday he gave me a call. That Debashish, what is the size of a signboard? I said, that signboard? Well, no, I want to write in my signboard, big signboard, GST consultant. X&M company, GST consultant. हम बोला कि आपको साइनबोर्ड में GST कंसल्टेंट लिखने की क्या जरूरत है? बोलता है कि नहीं, हमको अभी GST प्रैक्टिस करना है. बोला, I have to seize a new opportunity. I knew him. I said, Dada, what's your age? 78. I said, do you practice indirect tax? Well, no, I'm totally direct tax man. But I want to practice GST. I want to write GST. Well, नहीं तो client कैसा आएगा ना? GST consultant हम कितना बड़ा लिख सकता है वो? आपको बोलता है वो. See, I was hugely impressed by that. Today at 2 o'clock when I was coming down, one gentleman, he says, Debashish, I'm 17. I don't know whether he's here or not.
I was there.
Oh, sir, you say he is there. He told me I am 16 years, sir. You said
62.
62. He says I'm 62. और तो वो 78 का अगर कर सकता है तो हम भी 62 का कर सकता है. ये बोला, साहब बोला मुझे, अभी साहब बैठे हुए हैं. हम बोला था तब तो मेरा लेक्चर का कुछ तो असर हुआ. इसी हम बोला कि कुछ तो असर हुआ. Similarly, you see Ind AS, you see, you know, if you do it, it is. I'm not saying that only younger people can do it. You just have to have interest and nothing else, right? Okay. So this, you know, is not for banking companies, insurance companies, NBFCs. What is going to happen? Those of us who are auditors of banks or insurance companies, what you will find that they are not complying with Ind AS.
2018.
Huh?
2018 first.
You see the new circular, right?
So power company is applicable?
Yes. Okay. Indian Accounting Standards roadmap हो गया खत्म. Schedule commercial banks and insurance companies, it will be applicable from 1st of April 2018. 1st of April 2018. Banks are coming in a big way, right? And so many questions. The question first of all is, do I follow the same? Now I'll come to the Ind AS 1 when I talk about. Do I follow the same balance sheet which has been given in Ind AS 1? Do I follow the same balance sheet which has been given in Ind AS 1? Right? Do I follow the same balance sheet which has been given in Ind AS 1? Right? So many questions are being asked. Right? For the NBFCs, similar. 500 crores to 50 crores. The only thing is this, applicability is from 1st of April 2000.
So we'll show that earlier slide once again.
Oh, you want to say?
Yes.
That means those below 500 crores will not be applicable.
Which one? Huh. in the first time. Second year it will be applicable. Second phase.
Up to 250 crores.
Yeah.
But those below 250, they will not be allowed, required at all. But ultimately, I think government will come up with something.
That I don't know. That I don't know. I have no idea. We have not even gone and asked the government because otherwise also we are struggling to see bring out these interpretations.
Because that, in that case, what will happen? Both Ind AS and AS will be parallelly running for various companies.
There will be 100% parallel run. You see, even in IFRS, you have the IFRS for, you see, bigger entities, you have IFRS for smaller entities. SMEs. So IFRS, there is always a parallel run.
There.
Yeah, there is a parallel run there.
In Europe.
Yeah, there is a parallel run. Yes,
So
sir.
this question, as you said, AS6 and AS10, it has been changed.
It's been merged.
It's been merged together.
AS 16.
So is it based on Ind AS 16
To a great extent, yes.
to a great extent? So is the AS4 also based on Ind AS 10?
To a great extent, yes.
Okay. So
They are trying to bring it there.
So they're trying to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
AS to
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
You got it. Got it. Yeah, you see, if you get these things correctly, very good.
He is the son of Dr. Mukherjee.
Oh, I saw him here, na? Acha. Very good. Good. He has got this in his DNA in that case. Right? So, can I move? NBFC बैंक का हो गया. हम वो Ind AS 1 लेना चाहता है. I'm desperate, but I cannot go without letting you know this. NBFC is phase 1. NBFC is phase 2. Sir, phase 2 NBFCs.
So new AS4 is now as per Ind AS.
Dude, and not totally. Nobody is going to copy Ind AS.
But partly.
To a great extent. For example, the proposed dividend that I told you.
Yes.
Proposed dividend that I told you about. मैं बोलूँगा. You see, whatever you see, if you have a question, I'll tell you 250 crores from 2019 and up to 500 crores from 2018, 1st of April 2018, with comparatives for the previous year. बस और कुछ नहीं. ज़्यादा दिमाग मत लगाइए. Right? So वही बात है. Because you see, the takeaways are very important. You listen, you must have some templates in your mind. 2018, 2031 to 2014, 1st of April 2016 to the 1st of April 2018 for banks and banks and insurance. If you have this kind of templates in your mind, net worth section 2 subsection 57 of the Companies Act 2013. Templates are going to help us.
Sir, this last line, Indian AS would be applicable to both consolidated and individual financial statements.
Huh?
So, what does it mean actually? Does it mean that the company with its all group companies consolidated statement as well as individual company statement? Does it mean that regarding the applicability?
No. What it means is this: you can have a standalone. Individual means a standalone, right? You will agree with me. That's the term used, standalone. So if you have a standalone, certainly Ind AS will be applicable. But in the example that I have given, a company holding has 1-2 subsidiaries. When you consolidate, then you say Ind AS will be applicable for consolidation. You cannot say that only for standalone I'll take yours. Only for standalone it will be applicable and consolidation I will not apply. Yes, sir. Please.
What about a holding company having foreign subsidiaries?
Holding company,
An Indian holding company having foreign subsidiaries.
they have to be as per Indian Act. Yes. As per Indian Gap, you have to do it. Because you have to consolidate, na? It's very clear.
Yes, sir. The account has to be prepared according to Ind AS.
Right. You have to change that. Sir, that view is now quite well settled, sir. This was there, this thing about 6 months back, but this view is now quite well settled. देखिए आप मुझे Ind AS 1 में नहीं जाने देंगे तो हम बहुत मुश्किल में ही जाएंगे हम.
Can you please speak up?
हाँ.
Sir, basic thing has to be clear first.
Very good. Concept अगर क्लियर हो जाए ना, सब चीज आपका इसमें गिर जाएगा. हाँ बोलिए सर.
For bank and insurance, there is no net worth criteria.
अब बैंक का नेटवर्क का why you say government of India is 500 crore का नेटवर्क बैंक के लिए क्या है? What is there? No network criteria. You're right, because government of India knows and they are going to. अभी बैंक से हलचल मचा हुआ है. ASB में इतना क्वेश्चन आता है from banks and insurance companies. You don't know क्या करेगा ये नहीं. I'll take them as I go ahead for Ind AS 1. That you see what are they saying? Huh? What are they saying? at some point of time, Ind AS 101 will be taken. Who will be taking? Nitish will be taking Ind AS for first time adoption. First time adoption, कौन लेगा? Ind AS 101. That is first time adoption, right? I don't have time, otherwise I would have taken that also. Ind AS 101. So what it says that if you have a first time adoption, you are adopting for the first time, 1st of April 2016. You have got WDV of your fixed assets. सवाल ये पैदा हुआ कि मुझे फेयर वैल्यू करने बोल रहा है, तो मैं क्या इसी 31 मार्च 2016 का जितना WDV है उसको मैं अभी फेयर वैल्यू करना पड़ेगा, राइट? जब हम उसको बनाए तो उसको फेयर वैल्यू करना पड़ेगा. In Ind AS 101, in IFRS they are saying that no, once you do it you have to fair value everything. In Ind AS 101 there is a carve out. The carve out is that if you want to do it 31st of March 2016, then you have a choice. आपका I gap, Indian gap में जो आपका value है, you can carry it forward with the disclosure. Carry it forward. Don't fair value it. Use the historical cost. That's a carve out in Ind AS 101. अभी हम लोग on 26th of October, we were sitting in Bombay in a ASB meeting. Madam, you may please note. ये carve out किया. अभी industries they have said that look, you have given me a carve out, very nice. And what it says that I have given you a carve out for 16-17 after having adopted WDV as on historical cost as on 31st of March 2016. Subsequent year you may go for a fair value. And fair value you can also do for a class of assets. That is, for plant and machinery I will not do fair value, historical cost करेंगे. Land and building हम fair value करेंगे. From next year. But what you have said in Ind AS 101, that in the first year you choose I gap or you choose fair value. I will not allow you to go, the term is cherry pick. I will not allow you to cherry pick on your values. Alright sir, I hope you have understood. Now the question before ASB was, this gentleman wrote on 26th of October, that देखिए साहब, 31st of March 2016, for my land and building, I will fair value. Plant and machinery, हम fair value नहीं करेंगे. You must allow me to fair value. That is, you must allow me to go for a fair value based on the class of assets. Right? See what he is trying to do. Huh? And you must allow me to fair value based on the class of assets on 31st of March. Because he is saying 16-17 में तो आप allow कर रहे हो. So why you don't allow me on 31st of March 2016? Meeting went on. The chairman, lot of industry representatives in Bombay. I don't know how many of you have seen our office in Bandarpula complex in Bombay. They said that this is very good. Because what was happening? Land and building को अगर fair value करेगा, इसका balance sheet का value बढ़ जाता है. Plant and machinery को fair value इसलिए नहीं कर सकता because plant and machinery का fair valuation is very difficult. Componentization करना बहुत मुश्किल है. तो he said हम plant and machinery नहीं करेगा, but land and building को fair value कर देगा. Fair value करने से मेरा balance sheet का value बढ़ जाता है. Vice President was also there. घूमते मेरा पास आया. Everybody said good, very good suggestion. I said I totally object to whatever is being done. Everybody in the SB saying, "Hey, Devashini Mitra का दिमाग खराब हो गया." I said that why do I object? I said that look sir, when I gave the person an opportunity to go for a historical cost as on 31st March 2016, I have already got a carve out from IFRS. IFRS does not give it, I have given you a special opportunity. After having given special opportunity, somebody says, I am not really very happy with this special opportunity, give me one more special opportunity. I said, how many more special opportunities should we give? And what kind of face we will have before the international community if we are going to give this kind of special opportunity at all times? And I said that are we authorized? We have to talk to the government of India to do it. Phil, see, other people, they were all sitting. Once say this, other people they start supporting. Somebody said that is Devashish is a point. I said, sir, I have a strong point on this. Thankfully, he said they heard my view, and he didn't get through. Right? But that's how it is. How many special, you go on. Now, you see, about 150 of you are there. You can say, you can make a demand. हमको ऐसा IFRS चाहिए, ऐसा Ind AS चाहिए, ऐसा चाहिए, वैसा चाहिए, सब देते रहेंगे. It's not possible, right? There is a limit to everything, right? So, I hope you have understood this. I have just जिक्र किया Ind AS 101 because first time adoption जो भी पढ़ा है बहुत अच्छे से सुनिएगा, हाँ, so that you see you can understand this. हम अभी मूवमेंट करते हैं. Just 16 IFRS है, 28 IAS है, 3 effective IFRIC, 10 effective SIC. इतना ज़्यादा ये सब साइड में है, कोई खास बात नहीं. Just enjoy. These are all the IAS I have given here. It is not important. What is important is these are the IFRS. आप देखेंगे Ind AS 39 है, 24 are as per the IAS International Accounting Standard, 15 are as per the IFRS. And by the way, IAS and IFRS are the same thing. क्या होता था? You see, 2001 the International Accounting Standards Board was rechristened, right? Till 2001, whatever they have issued is known as IAS. After that, whatever they have been issuing is known as IFRS. But IAS and IFRS are the same. There is no change, right? So get that also in your mind. Okay, so same. Okay, interpretation is हमें क्या हम लोग को appendix में Ind AS में, but wherever you require interpretation. Look at this Ind AS now, because I will take up this the first one. This is just have a look. Don't write. Just soak it in. Just soak it in. Have it. You see, Ind AS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? Just soak it in. Got it? I'll go to the next one. Please note, I will end with 39. नहीं, there is some problem. Yes, agriculture. Right? We are looking into that. A lot of issues on this agriculture. कौन पूछा? हाथ उठाइए. Very good.
But here there is no 101.
It's coming.
It's coming in next slides.
Sorry. Good. You are getting desperate to learn itself. Very good. Excellent. Good. Pick it up now because this is very important. Tomorrow is Sunday, right? So just when Monday, when you come in, Monday कौन पढ़ा रहा है Nitish? Oh, he is supposed to teach. All right. You have some kind of a background in the mind. You know what is it, right? Got it? I'll move. Ind AS 101. You have seen it, sir? Is it okay? You see, this revenue from contracted customers is this revenue recognition, AS9. Very
There is no
interesting.
deferred tax separately. Na?
You see, if you can get a grip of this, let me tell you, the pleasure that you get, very difficult to get a grip of this, all this, let me tell you. See, you might think that I know everything, I don't know everything. Very difficult. But when you get a grip of this, the pleasure that, because you are part of a very small group of people who know this. And the pleasure that you get when you have the whole audience listening to you, and you see, they think that this guy knows a lot of things. Right? That's a great pleasure. So, please. All right. This is a fair value measurement. I think Bina is taking fair value, no? Bina. So you see, Ind AS 113, I would like to say that fair value is this. Ind AS on assets, Ind AS on specific industry, Ind AS on the disclosure, Ind AS on expenses, liabilities. Thank you. Now, can I have the next one, please? हम अभी Ind AS 1 शुरू करें. Now, it's all about balance sheets, huh? Balance sheets, PL, cash flow. थोड़ा दिमाग खोल के रखिएगा. मेरे पास ज़्यादा time नहीं है. I know many of you would like to go home. It's a Saturday. I'll try to finish off. Yes, I would like to take a question. Yes, please.
So why have we not been numbered serially actually?
क्यों बच्चे?
Why?
All of you, can we do it in the
F5.
I'll come to that. एकदम first slide. Can this be made bigger? This is the balance sheet. Nitish, इसको बड़ा नहीं कर किया जा सकता ना?
Anyone can.
Can somebody see this thing? This same question has been asked by a gentleman from Patna to me, and I'll use the way he has asked me this question. I will answer this using mimicking him in that.
One more question.
Sir, इसी का साथ में?
AS and Ind AS numbers are roughly same or mixed match is there?
ना, वो इसका ये basically इसको IFRS के साथ में दो मिला रहा है. हाँ, very good. हाँ, still small ना? ये हम लोग इधर से उठा सकते हैं? ये तब फिर भी ये तब कभी कभी आ गए.
Landscape.
Font size वाला नहीं है, font size and percent.
Because I want to take the balance sheet. वो ऐसा ये नहीं कर सकते हो. But you can see this, na? More or less. More or less you can see this, right? You take this off. Yeah, this one. All right, thank you.
Take that off.
Take the other side.
यहाँ
take this
यहाँ
one.
click करिए यहाँ.
Now you want to convert it into PDF and then zoom it?
Whatever, madam.
Yes, please.
As I said that I have my own inadequate places. I don't know about this. How to do it. That's right. But this is all so almost okay. Not done? ठीक है, इसको कर देते हैं. सिर्फ आपको इस साइड वाला ये कर दीजिए, इसको बड़ा कर दीजिए, बस nothing else.
You can print it as PDF.
Yeah, that is not there. That's
All right.
not there.
Let's start off. Okay, you just do this. I'm going on telling them. Now, what happened was this. You see, there are. Yeah, it's come. Thank you. If I want to go on top.
साइड से click करके.
ऐसे आ जाओ. इसको. Balance sheet. If it comes. ठीक है. आ जाओ. Okay, right. Thank you. This gentleman from Patna, he phoned me up. That sir, आपको ना ये इसका ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स के ऊपर में क्लास देना पड़ेगा. तो हम बोले कि I said all right. बोले कि सर ये जो ना बोला कि अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स के ऊपर में, तो हम बोला कि ठीक है all right. So he said that सर हमको कोई बोला गया कोई ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स भी है. हम बोला कि ठीक है. बोलता सर ये कोई मुझे बोला कि सर 700, 701, 704 ऐसा कुछ है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ऐसे सोचना ऑडिट रिपोर्ट ऑफ ऑडिटर्स. हम बोलता है पर सर ये आपका एक चीज मुझे मालूम नहीं है सर, आप काउंसिल मेंबर हैं इंस्टीट्यूट का. हम बोला हाँ. पर सर आप हम लोग को इतना कंफ्यूज क्यों करते हो? बोला क्यों कंफ्यूज? पर सर 700 से आपको 704 चले जाते हो, फिर 240 में वापस आ जाते हो. सर इतना कंफ्यूजन आप लोग करते हो. आप लोग थोड़ा हमको थोड़ा सर सिंपल करना चाहिए. देखिए सर अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड 1 से 29, 1 से हम लोग कितना अच्छी तरह हम लोग समझ जाते हैं. बट ये जो ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स है, और सर ये ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स और मुझे कुछ बोलता है सर ये क्या किस चिड़िया का नाम है मुझे मालूम भी नहीं पड़ता है सर. So what has happened in this 700 and all these things? In the auditing standards, we have something called a clarity project. The clarity project says that converge the auditing standards with the international auditing standards and have the same numbers. So that a person is sitting in London, when we talk about SS 700, he also realizes what is SS 700. Similarly here, we are trying to converge with the IFRS. So we are trying to have the same. For example, Ind AS 16, we are trying to have a 16 there also, right? So Ind AS 16, by the way, is property, plant and equipments. How does it come? You'll never forget. 6 plus 10 is 16. What is 6? 6 is depreciation. Plus 10 is fixed assets. 6 plus 10 is 16. So you shouldn't forget Ind AS 16, right? So that's how it is. You should never forget Ind AS 16, right? Okay. Now, On the 6th of April, you see, Ind AS 1 says, we will never give you a format of a financial statement. We'll never give you a format. No format of a financial statement will be given to you. We said, all right, very nice. They said, what we'll do is this will define what are the general purpose financial statements. They said the general purpose financial statements is a balance sheet, a profit and loss statement, a cash flow statement, a statement of changes in equity, and the notes to the accounts. That they are saying in Ind AS 1, that's presentation of financial statements, that is what is the definition of general purpose financial statements. Ind AS 1 is saying that we shall tell you what should be the contents of financial statements, but we shall not tell you what should the format of a financial statement. That is as per IFRS 1 also. Government of India was told when this thing came up that ऐसा फॉर्मेट नहीं देंगे तो मारे जाएंगे आप लोग, और लोग ऐसा ऐसा उठपटांग अकाउंट्स करेंगे, बैलेंस शीट करेंगे कि आपको कुछ मालूम ही नहीं पड़ेगा कि कहाँ का बैलेंस शीट कहाँ चला गया.
Government of India told.
Government of India was told by many people, because you know, if I make it open, you will prepare something else. I will prepare something else. My format of balance sheet, maybe you will go for the horizontal balance sheet also. Who knows? Say you will prepare something, no format. You will say that I have complied with the disclosure requirements, no format. On the 6th of April 2016, the Government of India issued the format for balance sheet and for Ind AS. This is the only time, this is a carve out by the way, departure. Right? Because IFRS does not talk about formats. But Government of India, to make things simple, on 6th of April 2016 decided to go for the format. Format of balance sheet, format of cash flow. You will note, in IFRS, the term for balance sheet is statement of financial position. And the term for PL is statement of comprehensive income. But Government of India said that if I introduce those kind of terms, you see, people never ever understand what's happening. Right? So they said that no, we'll stick to the old terms. That's what they. So we have a balance sheet now, a profit and loss statement, and a cash flow. Cash flow is part of Ind AS 7. It is not part of Ind AS 1. Right? Cash flow has a separate Ind AS, that's Ind AS 7. Right? Just like in accounts also, auditing standards also, you have AS 3, which is separate cash flow as AS 1. Now they say, where I'll now take the carve outs, I'll take one item after another. You see, first of all, we start off with non-current assets. Property, plant and equipment. I have said that this property, plant and equipment can be valued at historical cost, can be taken at fair value also. Yes or no? I have said that. And I have said that in the first year, you can have a carve out. You may decide to take it totally as your historical cost instead of going for the fair value. But you are given a choice. Historical cost or fair value. You are given a choice. Right? Okay. Now the question arises about this current and non-current assets. Non-current assets and current assets. Please note that we are already conversant with this concept of current and non-current. I think I did not teach you what is current and what is not current, because we are already conversant. Anybody, for the benefit, can anybody just stand up and tell me what is the difference between current and non-current?
Current is within 12 months, non-current.
Right?
Operating cycle.
Operating cycle.
Or operating cycle what? Or operating cycle what happens to operating cycle? Or whichever is higher or what? Key. Whichever is higher? All operating cycle is what?
If not defined.
Huh? If not?
There's an exception.
Sir, concept ठीक करना पड़ेगा.
There's an exception in operating cycle.
No.
All operating cycle.
I said, does it mean, he's saying 12 months from the reporting date or operating cycle. I said that does it mean whichever is higher or whichever is lesser?
But you can't generalize that all operating cycles are 12 months. There are industries, shipbuilding.
No, I'm not talking about generalization. I'm not talking about generalization. I'm not defining operating cycle also. I'm asking for the basic thing, man. I'm not defining what's operating cycle. I have understood. Your operating cycle for shipping might be 10 years. For real estate might be 3 to 4 years. I have understood. I am not talking about that. I am just asking a basic question. Is it higher or lesser? He says that non-current asset means, current asset means 12 months from the reporting date or operating cycle. That's what you said. But you ended at that.
Whichever is lower.
Which was lower?
Should be higher.
Whichever is higher.
Anybody who can help me out? सर ये सब किताब में नहीं मिलेगा, आपको दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा.
Higher.
हाँ? Higher? Lower?
Higher, because
कौन बोला lower?
shipbuilding and all should be,
Huh?
will be more than 1
Right, can
year.
you hear me out? Right, can you hear me? हाँ.
Should be lower.
Huh? It should be lower. Who said? Very good. Who said? You said? You said it should be lower. अच्छा, अभी हम एक example देते हैं. Because you see, basics are very important in accounts, huh? Concept is very important in accounts, right? Our real estate business. I'm taking picking up from whatever you're saying. This question is there in this book. Have you seen this kind of books that the institute publishes? How many of you have seen this kind of books?
What is that?
Since I'm speaking on Ind AS 1, there are 28 questions here. One of the questions is one I'm going to discuss now. ये सब पढ़ के आएंगे ना तो आपको कभी भी आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होता रहेगा ये क्या है क्या नहीं है. All right. This is long time. Amarjit Chopra was the chairman of ASB. This is all right. मेरा एक कंपनी है, real estate company. Madam, please see, real estate company. Real estate company का मेरा stock in trade है. Whatever I show is the stock in trade. मेरा जब construction होता है, what is basically from the time I start manufacturing to the time I realize cash, whether it is 12 months or not. That's the basic funda about this.
Working capital.
It takes me 4 years to get that money. Right? Say real estate company, 4 years to get that money. Whereas the general rule of thumb is, if I don't get the money or if I don't realize my this thing in cash within 12 months from the reporting date, they're not talking about balance sheet date, for the reporting date, then it's not current. But I have a real estate company where whatever I'm constructing is shown as part of my current assets, and it takes me more than 1 year to get that money. My operating cycle in the case of real estate is 4 years. That's my operating cycle. That's my operating cycle. Is 4 years. अभी सवाल ये पूछा, अभी ये जो हमारा रियल एस्टेट का भी एसेट है जो स्टॉक एंड ट्रेड में पड़ा हुआ है, is it current? एक किलो है ना? Is it current or non-current? Is it current or non-current?
Current.
Current, madam? Then when he has said that current means operating cycle or 12 months from the reporting date, whichever is lower, is that right or is that wrong?
No, higher.
Huh?
It should be higher.
Always higher.
Working capital cycle.
Yeah, working cycle, it should be always higher. You have seen now, you see, it is 12 months of the operating cycle, whichever is higher, sir. It is not written. Why you said lower? Because it's not written anywhere in the books. But it should be always higher. That's how it is. Right? Because why you didn't say? Because I don't think so. Any of you, when you certified a balance sheet, thought what is situation of an operating cycle situation? How many of you had an operating cycle situation? I don't think so. All of you said rule of thumb. 12 months from the balance sheet date, non-current. Beyond 12 months, current. Am I saying the right thing? I said 12 months from the balance sheet date, non-current. And beyond 12 months, current. Wrong, right? You see, it is 12 months from the balance sheet date is current, and beyond 12 months, it is non-current. Right? So that's how it is. So we just took that, never thought about the operating cycle. I mean, the question is, sir, since I'm talking about current and non-current vis-a-vis Ind AS 1. Somebody asked a question, now since he's talking about shipbuilding, somebody said that, look sir, if I have 2 lines of business, 2 segments, one is the shipbuilding where the operating cycle is 10 years, one is the real estate where the operating cycle is 4 years. Can I have separate current, non-current criteria for every line of business, sir? question number 21 in this book. Can I have a separate operating cycle for every line of business, sir? Institute says, why not? But you must disclose in the notes and accounts कि इस business का operating cycle मेरा ये है, इस business का operating cycle मेरा ये है. You must disclose that in the notes.
That should be backed by proper work, supporting the work.
Supporting, तो ठीक ही, that's all right. You see, supporting is very, very important. There is no doubt about that. But that's the point. I hope you have understood this
No,
point.
but how do you classify receivables? The receivables from one business will be current and
Madam, receivables from different businesses will be different.
Exactly.
Different businesses will be different. I hope you will agree with me, madam. Different businesses will be different. Receivables from my ship business could be very different from the receivables from my real estate
so
business.
they will be then current assets.
They will be current assets and they will be categorized separately. I will make a disclosure that receivables have been treated in this manner.
That
So
will be
yeah. What the
disclosed.
institute is saying is this:
You
make
have to
full
disclose.
disclosure.
Full disclosure.
Make full disclosure. That's what the institute is saying. Make full disclosure, you will be very safe.
Can I ask one question?
Yes, please.
Operating cycle less than 12 months, then? Operating cycle is less than 12 months.
Then no problem.
Stick to operating cycle is to stick to 12 months.
You stick to the, see, in that case, yes, what she is saying, very good, excellent. बोलते हैं कि आप अभी 12 महीना बोल रहे हैं, 12 months and operating cycle is less than 12 months. Follow this thing. The outer limit, madam, is 12 months. So even if it is less than, but if it goes, because in that case the 12 months become infructuous. Would you agree with me, madam? In that case the 12 months become infructuous. I am already getting my money in 11 months. Why should I bother about the 12 months, madam? It doesn't matter. For that 12 months becomes infructuous in that case.
If something is not recovered within 12 months, how that should be.
Then, but you are saying the operating cycle is 11 months.
Yeah.
Your example says that.
Normal operating cycle is 12 months. Something is not recovered within 12 months.
Something is not recovered within something is not recovered within 12 months. Then you have to think whether it's a non-current or not.
Is it not the
एकदम पक्का. But then you see on that हम लोग का हद्दम हम लोग जो बनाए इन कारों का गाइडेंस टूल बनाए मेंबर्स जैसे हर एक चीज का एग्जांपल दीजिए. हम लोग बोला कि हम लोग प्रिंसिपल लिखेंगे. The chartered accountants, they were aware, they can pick it up. Right, so yeah, as you have done this. Very good. I think that's a question also here, madam. You see, I was having a look, I think there's a question also here on this. Very good, excellent. हाँ बोलो. हाँ हम आ रहे हैं सर, एक करके सर.
My question is, some companies also prepare a yearly balance sheet for the purpose of, say, raising capital or some other thing.
Not to say interim financial statements are there, not 3 monthly statements are there. Not for the purpose. Listed companies have to prepare the interim financial statements. Those of us who do the audit of listed companies. So in that case also, you will say 30th September, 12 months from my reporting date. Reporting date becomes 30th September. That's why they do not say balance sheet date. Sir. That's why the term used is reporting date and not balance sheet date, sir.
Accordingly, the bank models have to be bifurcated.
Hey, yes, so basic this. This is basic माथा काम आज का मैं किया आपने कि धोते ही बार बनाई इस टैक्स. Because I like this subject, you know. See, I think accounts is very, very interesting. That's how it is. If your concept is clear, it's very, very interesting. Accounts. The other day, we had a big delegation from IFRS. Other day means I'll tell you the specific date, October 13th. And I tell stories because so that you can remember things. October 13th, 14th, Delhi, oh IFRS का head, IASB का head आ गया. बोलता है, आप लोगों ने एक non-current का, current non-current का definition में हम लोग को एक अच्छा चीज नहीं लगा. बोला IFRS का too many carve-outs. No, somebody said, because so many carve-outs are there. I have given you a carve-out on Ind AS 101, I am giving you one more carve-out. बोलते इतना carve-out है, you are not IFRS compliant country. Well, I cannot tell you that you are. The institute viewpoint was this, which I will apply. सबका बहुत अच्छी था institute का बोलते भाई हम लोग को थोड़ा ये बोलो कि IFRS. Well, no. How you can have IFRS compliance? So many carve-outs you are having. Well, one carve-out is very dangerous. Current, non-current में है. And I'm talking about the carve-out. carve-out क्या है? If you have taken and look at this is a very significant carve-out. ये institute का ये मैं pressure में government को इसको carve-out करना पड़ा. And how does institute pressurize? When you hear from him, you may not write, but you will be surprised, madam. So many people that write to the institute. And I would suggest that you take the habit of writing. The exposure drops when they come out. Have the habit of writing. You'll love it. And when we sit, suppose in the research or in the expert advisory or ASB, whenever I see somebody writing, I always say, who is this gentleman? And I get great writing, but most writings come from South India, let me tell you. These guys are good. But whenever I see somebody writing from Cal, I always say, hey, from Eastern region. So I always say that, from Eastern region. Right? But coming back to this, वो बोला कि ये carve-out अब कैसे निकाल दिया? क्या है carve-out? बोलता है, इसे you have taken a loan from a bank. See this? Anand जी. Loan from a bank. 31st March आपका loan outstanding है 100 crores. You are supposed to give a stock statement by the end of every month or within the 15th of the next month for the preceding month. 31st March का stock statement should have gone by the 15th of April. Sir, you did not give that stock statement. There is a technical violation. There is technical violation. You did not do. Bank has not recalled your loan amount. IFRS says, if once there is a technical violation, immediately that loan becomes immediately payable and it should form part of your current liability. Have you understood my point?
Yes.
Right? What the carve out on this is, they are saying it's Ind AS 1. They are saying no. It is only a technical breach. If the bank gives a callback letter, then only you treat it as part of your current liability. Otherwise, it still continues to be a non-current liability. They said, what kind of, you see, you have gone for this carve-out. He said, 100% will go for this carve-out. 100% will go. Somebody does not, you see, in India, so many cases are there where they don't, so suppose हम उसको non-current liability, sorry, current liability में दिखा देंगे 100 crore रुपया. Doesn't make any sense. But they said, we are very unhappy. You are not a IFRS compliant country. He said, so be it, sir. Yes, please. I'll take his and then I'll take yours.
Then the auditor will have to take a balance, take a confirmation from bank.
That is what I'm saying.
That they have not recalled the loan.
100%. That is not only for Ind AS. Now, madam, is your question similar to his?
Similar, that one
All
you
right,
have to
all right,
check.
all right. I'll take it head on. This is not only for Ind AS. It was there for AS also.
No, not the
I'm saying yes.
not the balance confirmation. But
हम बैलेंस कन्फर्मेशन को छोड़िए सर, हम बैलेंस कन्फर्मेशन इज टू बेसिक और वो अभी लेता भी नहीं है, वो हम दूसरा बात है. बैलेंस कन्फर्मेशन का भी आई एम टेकिंग इट हेड ऑन, राइट? What does it say present this thing accounting standards? What does it say? It says that on 31st of March, whenever there are loans, you take a confirmation from the bank. At least you see the bank statement. Then, if you are in doubt, Caro report, is the company regular in repayment of its term loans? You are replying to that question in Caro. If you are replying there that the company is not regular, straight away come to the bank and say that, can I have, seek a management representation. That, is there any difficulty or is there any recall letter? Right? Please bring it. Since we talked about audit, I am straight away going to cover. Right? I am straight away going to cover. So, Kala, if you are writing there, straight away come here and ask this question. But then, when I am treating as current liability, current maturities of long-term debt. Sir, क्या है? बोलिए. Current maturities of long-term. Yes, you are young. Tell me.
This is always shown in the current liability.
What is it? I know why it is shown. What is it? Tell you what is it? Current maturities of long-term debt.
The loan
What it is?
which are due this year.
Stock statement.
No.
Now you are a young man. I will come to him. You are a young man. You must tell me what is current maturities of long-term debt. बस अभी हम छोड़ेगा नहीं नहीं हम इन लोग से नहीं पूछेगा आप जो बोला है आप मुझे बताइए अभी करंट मैच्योरिटीज ऑफ लॉन्ग टर्म डेट क्या है बताइए
The debt repayment which is expected in next 12 months.
do you think
Yes.
huh? That's how it is. Current maturities of long term debt is very good. The amount
installment
of the
payable.
loans which is repayable in the next 12 months has to be shown as part of my current liability. That's what you are going to say, right?
Yes.
As per the regulation.
This is there in the old revised schedule 6 also. Nothing new, and this is what you see Ind AS 1 is also talking. When revised schedule 6 was brought in, which is now schedule 3, when these were new concepts that were brought in, and the institute had to issue a guidance note at that time. So these are not new concepts. These are there from long back, but this is what has happened. Now Ind AS is talking about this. I mean, you spoke about children. All right. So that's how it is. Thank you.
Can I compliment?
Yes, please. You want to compliment?
I went first because you were asking about a stock statement. So generally the stock statement is given for the current loan, means overdraft or cash credit. Correct, sir. And these liabilities are generally shown as the current liabilities only. So why the institute required a departure from an international finance?
I am giving just an example. If there is a breach of any kind of covenant which was supposed to be done as part of a regular procedure, suppose you are required, the company is required to give some kind of balance confirmation at the end of every month.
I have a question here.
Right? So you see, in that case, I am just giving, good that you have picked it up. Very good. My example is actually wrong. Because stock statement is say for a cash credit, otherwise is a current liability. So you say, why do you bother about it?
Yes.
Very good. If you have picked it up, excellent.
Yes, that is the thing.
I thought I got, you see, you know a lot of things. I said, I was complimenting you. I said, you know a lot of things. Because when you were hesitating in answering what was current maturities of long-term debt, I was feeling a bit down. I said, the basic thing, saying, very good, you picked it up, very nice. That's how it is. He's right. That is the example that I have given is wrong actually. But I just said, we have used the term covenant, C-O-V-E-N-A-N-T. Any covenant. This is a breach. Yes, sir. Somebody was asking something. Right? So, see, yes. And so for those of us who are a bit restless of going home, and the 15 minutes, and I'll finish off.
No, you go ahead.
If you are not in
We are not in a hurry.
We got a notice. We can hear you for the whole night.
But yes. Huh? Yes, whatever it is. You are saying that debt equity ratio has not been complied with or whatever. Our point is, if there is a recall letter, then only you treat it as a current. Otherwise, don't do it. Okay? Otherwise, don't do it. Okay? That's the whole issue. Please note that's a big change. Now, I'm equity share capital. Please note the word used is not share capital but equity share capital. And this other equity is basically reserves and surplus. This is the format which is developed by the Government of India 6th of April 2016. And this is called Division 2. When you discuss with people, they will say, Division 1 mein to ye bola? Division 2 mein to ye bola? So, and if you are confused, what is this Division 1, what is this Division 2? Then you know that when they are talking about Division 2 of Schedule 3, it means this Ind AS part. Division 1 means non-Ind AS part. Right? So this is Division 2. So why do you think that they have done it? Here. Why they have used, instead of share capital, why they have used equity share capital?
Sir, if preference capital is there, then it can be another equity.
Sir.
Heading is equity. That's what.
Right?
Sir, non-voting.
Good. I don't mind really. Yes, tell me, anybody else who wants to help?
Preferential capital is something.
Preference capital.
Yes!